It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, and welcome to the kitchen for the second installment of the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Ding! 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 I like the little...
Yeah, I was first hitting it with the silicone. It's not making a noise.
That's the way. That's
the
the way.
spoon.
So we've seen Katlejo's amazing one-pan chicken dish, but best believe Zoe is coming through with a fire this morning. We're making Zoe Brown's famous chicken pie.
Well, you know what? My mama makes the best chicken pie, so
Right?
I can only mimic what she makes. She refuses, funnily enough, to give me her recipe.
I'm okay with it. I get that. I get that. Something you gotta hold close, and then one day she'll hand them all over to you.
She gives you the recipe, but she loves to leave an ingredient out, so then yours never tastes like hers, and then you have to always remember to come home for mama's chicken pie.
I get that. And if you have that winning chicken recipe at home, or you just want to let us know what your favorite chicken dish is, or your family favorite chicken dish is, let us know on that magic number, 063-408-8863. Send those voice notes through. I really want to hear what your favorite dishes are at home. So we've started off with onion.
We're starting off with some onions, and this is a chicken mushroom pie.
Chicken mushroom pie.
We're adding our mushrooms now, really getting all of this to sweat out a little bit, to become nice and soft and juicy. And we're just going to let that, would you say reduce?
Yeah, just like
Saute?
caramelized, brown, intensifying flavor.
Caramelized.
Talk to me about the mushroom selection. What do you go for? Do you mix it up sometimes, play with exotic mushrooms?
I go for the mushrooms that's already chopped.
That is a great hack. That is a great hack. I
It's
like
all
actually.
about convenience, Chef Clem. So I go to the mushrooms. If I can justify paying the price for the chopped mushrooms compared to the whole mushrooms, I take the chopped ones.
Talking about convenience, I see you got your chicken over there, but I often make my chicken pie using Willie's rotisserie chicken.
Oh,
And I just
yes?
shred the chicken. Is that something you would do?
So I find the shredding of the chicken quite tedious.
Okay.
Whereas I take chicken breast, put some chicken stock into my Instant Pot, let that cook through, and then I put I drain the chicken stock and keep it one side. But then I use a hand mixer and I just go through the bowl and it shreds the chicken perfectly.
I've never done that, using a hand mixer to shred
It
the chicken.
just goes quick.
That's amazing. We actually should try that tip on the show. What do you think? I like it. So, the puff pastry we're using, see, we're not taking any shortcuts. We're using the all butter puff pastry.
It's going to be so pretty.
Yes, okay, so...
Fluffy.
Fluffy. So nice and simple. This isn't a pot pie. We've got pastry at the bottom and at the top.
So is it a pot pie if you only put pastry at the top?
Yep.
I thought it's the other way around.
No, that actually makes sense because the pot has a bottom and a lid. So I get you, the logic is there. But no, the pot pie just has the lid.
The lid.
So, okay, puff pastry. And again, at home, I feel like we can't say this enough. If your puff pastry is frozen, don't put it in the microwave. Let it just thaw out on its own. It doesn't take long to thaw out. This one is perfectly thawed for us. And I like using the plastic that it comes with. It just makes life so much easier.
Oh yeah, then you don't stretch the shape.
Yeah, absolutely. So once I can smell that, the mushrooms.
You can smell it coming through. So I've actually got some onion soup powder here. So we're going to add that to our mushroom mixture. And then, of course, for our liquids, we're going to go half. Okay, so we're doing that. And you just give it a good little brush. And that's going to thicken up our chicken stock, or you can use your veggie stock, as well as a little bit of cream that we are adding to this dish. So I'm going to go ahead and add our chicken stock.
That's quite a mom hack. Instead of adding flour to thicken it, you add onion soup or mushroom soup.
And it's just going to add more flavor.
Absolutely.
That's a hack I got from my mom. So we've added it. I'm just giving it a good stir because you don't want any lumps. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream. And you can go all out with the cream and maybe reduce the stock, or you can go all out with the stock, but the cream just adds that creaminess to it. And then for some reason, growing up, my mom made the chicken pie with the little balls in it.
The sago.
The sago.
And I
Yes.
like, ooh, that's another mom hack. Or even a beef pie. I feel like sago's great, not only to bulk up a dish, but sago's like a sponge. So it sucks up the flavor of anything that it's like surrounded by.
Oh.
I
And you
love
just want
that.
it to be translucent. So you obviously soak this. We soak this with a bit of water, but my mama soaks it with a little bit of milk, so you can do both. And you simply just add that in. So I'm going to give it a nod.
What's chicken and mushroom pie in Afrikaans?
Chicken and hoender.
Chicken and hoender. No, isn't it chicken and hoender?
chicken, hoender en sampioen.
What's pie? That got me.
Oh, what is that?
What is pie? It's
not a tap.
Anyone Afrikaans in the studio that can help us? What's pie in Afrikaans?
Pastei.
Pastei. It's a hoender en sampioen pastei. Yo, that's why Ewan's back also, because Graham has been misleading us with his Afrikaans. His Afrikaans has got us saying the wrong things, almost in trouble. So, thank you, Ewan. Thank you, Zoe. Okay, cool. Pastry's looking good.
Well, Clem, you know, we did ask on social media this morning about what is your favorite chicken dish. Do you like it southern fried? Do you like it the way Kat likes it, spicy? Do you like it in a pie? But we also got some comments that came through on social media.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Let's hear it.
Well, let's take a look. Shireen Abrams sending through the first one.
Oh, it's on social media.
Yes.
People, I should be wearing glasses. Let me see. What does it say?
I can't see that far either.
Okay, I'm gonna
Clem. That's what I was waiting for you to read.
It says, good morning, Clem and the team. Happy Wednesday. Loving the recipes this morning, especially fried chicken, a family favorite. Also chicken pie.
Yes.
My husband's favorite. He makes a delicious chicken pie. Have an awesome day, team. Lots of love. And that message is from Shireen Abrams.
Oh,
Shireen
okay.
Abrams.
Now you need to move back to your position so
Yes.
that when the camera cuts you, you never left the kitchen.
There we go. Okay, thank you, Shireen. I do love that. Chicken pie again coming through, and I feel like it's almost a season for like everything pie, right?
So Chef Clem, I'm going to add my chicken. Of course, you can make it as nice and thick and creamy as you want. But
I like this. It's nice and thick.
So the secret, it is nice and thick. So the secret to this is once you've made your chicken mixture, you need to allow for it to cool properly. Otherwise, that will mess up with the consistency of your pastry.
Right, and you know what's the saddest thing when it comes to pies? Is a pie that doesn't have enough filling, and it's all pastry.
Or a pie that doesn't have enough sauce.
Yeah, some people do like pastry, like the ratio to be like 70% pastry, 30% filling. I'm like, no. I want the filling in there. And I want it saucy as well, like you said. So I love this. Simply top it with the other piece of pastry over the top. This is a great one. So as we wrap up, tell me, when are you making this dish? When is the perfect time for our viewers to make this?
So I like to make the filling in advance. I like to take advantage of my mom coming to visit and making the filling for me, and then we pop it into the freezer. So whenever I'm ready for a mom's chicken pie, I just defrost the filling, and then when I'm ready, I just take out the pastry and assemble and pop it into the oven.
I love it. Convenience, delicious, everything you need in the pie.
And then you just give it a quick brush with some egg to give it that golden brown. If you don't have eggs, some mayo also works, and that will also give you a beautiful golden top.
I love it. South Africa, if you love this recipe, go and check it out on expressoshow.com. And later on, Ewan Strader's in the kitchen giving us his chicken recipe. And as fit as that Superman is himself, he's not making chicken, broccoli, and rice. Man's coming through with all the deliciousness. Oh, I lost my words there. You're not going to want to miss it.